This is the rules video for my space game without a name just yet. First of all, we'll look at the cards. The deck contains 18 cards, on the fronts of which there are 6 different types of ships distributed among 3 different suits of green, red, and blue. On the backs, we have 18 individual planets, each with a different ability that will affect scoring and gameplay in some way, so that each game is unique. To set up the game, you simply shuffle the cards and then deal out randomly 3 planets between you and your opponent. And then deal the remaining cards as evenly as possible between the 2 players. Each player then looks at their hand and chooses 2 cards to keep and pass the rest. In this case, I see there's a blue planet where blue ships are worth additional value. So I will take 2 blue ships, this 4 and this 3. Let's say my opponent took these 2 cards. And then we do it again. So I would take another blue, and let's grab this 2. I pass the rest, and he took these 2 cards. And then I'll take a 5 and a 1. And the last card he simply keeps. And he takes these 2, passes me these 2. You'll notice I now have 8 cards, and he has 7. Therefore, I will go first, and we will take turns playing cards onto the board until he has played his last card, meaning I will still have 1 card left that will not be played. So let's go over how these ships' abilities work. For example sake, I'm going to say he has this here. Each ship has its own ability when you play it, and we'll go over them in order. The 1 is a medic. All of the same number have the same ability. The medic reads, move 1 ally ship to another planet. That means when I play this onto a planet, so I played it on this planet, I could move my ally ship to either of these 2 planets. I'll move them here. The 2 says, move 1 enemy ship to this planet. So if I play him here, I could take an enemy ship and move it here. The 3 says, move 1 enemy ship to another planet. So if I play this, say I change my mind, I play this here, and then I move an enemy ship from the planet the 3 was played on to a different planet. So I'll move it back. The 4 moves 1 ally ship to this planet. So if I played my 4 here, I could move my 6 back here. The 5 simply says, you may not move this ship. So that means I can't move this ship, but my opponent still could. Say he played his 2 over here, he could move my 5. But I am not able to move my 5. And finally, the 6. When you play the 6, you must destroy 1 ally ship at this planet. So if I played him here, I would have to destroy this 5, simply removing it from the game. If you play the 6 on an empty planet, it destroys itself and removes itself from the game. So throughout the game, players will take turns playing ships and doing their abilities until the second player has played his last card. Let's pretend that has happened, and this was the setup. Then you will score going through the planets one at a time and determining the winner of those planets. In general, the player with the highest valued fleet will win the planet, unless the scoring condition says otherwise. So this one just says, no even ships can be played to this planet. So that doesn't affect scoring, it would just affect gameplay. So we total up, I have 3 plus 1 is 4, and he has 5, so he would have won this planet. This planet says blue ships are worth +2. So he has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 2 plus 3 plus 2 makes 7. So again, he wins that planet. And finally, the lowest value fleet at this planet wins. He has 4, I have 11, and he has taken all 3 planets and won the game. Generally speaking, it will be 2-1, but whoever controls the most planets has won. And that's the game.